Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guess what? It is driver draw time. We do hope you had an awesome festive season. We've got a few boys here in the box with us today, or tonight for you guys in the UK. We've got Aylin. How are you, mate? We've got Dropdash, and we've got Housey, and we've also got the graphics god Xerxes. They're all here with us. Say hi if you like, boys. They're all here.
Wait, did Chris say hello?
Good evening.
No, I didn't realise I said hello, so I was muted. Hello.
So, yeah, how was the Christmas, boys? We do hope it was all good. And, yeah, well, driver draw time, mate. Season 3 is upon us. And, well, I'll tell you what, mate, behind the scenes looking fantastic as always. And, well, the graphics god Xerxes has been flat out behind the scenes. We do appreciate all his hard work. And, as you can see on screen, that is him at his best. And, well done, Steve. Xerxes, thank you very, very much for everything that you do, mate. And that looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, mate, it's nothing. No dramas.
Oh, no dramas, mate. No dramas. So we do hope we've got a lot of boys in the chat at the moment. Yeah, Pillars is there. How are you, my friend? Got Chazza, the Geordie Juggernaut, Kyotonic, and there's a lot of boys in the chat, a lot of drivers eager to see which way this one's going to go. So we might as well get this one underway, I dare say. So, yeah, Xerxes, do you want to hit that button, mate? We'll start off with the pot fours, and we'll do pot 4 Aussie, we'll do pot 4 Europe, and then we'll work our way all the way up to pot 1, guys, so and girls out there. So that's how we're going to do this one, and yeah, we'll get this one underway.
Let's go.
Oh, I can't see that. Hang on a second.
Got ads, apparently. Let's hold up. Ramsel's got an ad. You want me to read out the number? It's 23541.
Hang on a second. Yeah, yeah. Is there a smaller number?
Yeah, well, yeah. It obviously counts at 1 to 5. So team 1 is 2.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So you just need to know the big ones, basically. 23541.
Okay, so sorry guys, sorry about that. In pot 4 in the Australian division, that is Team 1, that will be Johnny M4. So Johnny M4 goes into Team 1. For Team 2.
Slow down.
Sorry.
We're doing ours.
Well, this is a baptism of fire being live here, folks. We do apologise. A little bit rusty after the festive season. You're gonna have to bear with us.
Oh wait.
So
Team 1, yeah, Team 1.
Team 1 was Johnny M4. So Johnny M4 into Team 1 for pot 4.
Sound good.
Pot 4, Team 2 is Black Moon. Black Moon goes into Team 2. So there you go. So there's 2 drivers sorted. Whew, who's going to be the third one? Into Team 3, we have driver Chasey Dane. Chasey Dane, yes. The Aussie admin goes in to to Team 3. And well, I'll tell you what, these boys are after season 2, mate. Looking forward to seeing how everything unfolds here. Exciting times. Yes, still a couple of weeks to go before we hit the real stuff, and the boys will decide their teams, of course. But yeah, okay. So driver number 4 in Team 4 is Brad Tay. Brad Tay goes into Team 4 there for pot 4 in the Aussie division. Nice.
And that leaves.
And yes, it leaves the lucky last in pot 4 in Team 5. Wait for it.
Oh,
The Bopton.
oh Bobby.
Bopton, Casey.
Right. Are we doing the UK side now?
Yes. All right, so we are ready to do the UK side. Same deal, guys. We're going to do pot 4 to start off with, and then we'll jump back to the Aussie pot 3s and so on and so forth. So, Xerxes, when you're ready, mate, we'll have a hit of that button.
Yeah, I don't know already.
Okay, sorry, mate. Okay, so pot 4, Team 1, that will be Bannister. Bannister jumps straight into Team 1 there in pot 4, and I'll tell you what, this guy's come along in spades. Looking forward to seeing how he fares in Season 3, to be honest. And we've also got in Team 2, that is driver number 2, that is Mikey. So Mikey is going into Team 2. Of course, teams yet to be named, folks. That's why they are Team 1 through to 5. So they will be named by the drivers, of course. Bit of a correspondence between the Aussie and the UK boys. Driver number 3 for pot 4 in the European division, that is Mazzaspin. Mazzaspin goes into team number 3. And driver number 1 in team number 4 is Bloom. Bloom goes into team number 4. So, well, there you go. The pot 4 for team number 4 is Bloom. And the final driver in pot 4 for the European division in team number 5 is Callum. Well, there you go. That is the pot 4 all sorted, boys. And, well, I mean, a little way to go yet, but there you go. Pot 4 sorted, and it's not too bad. It's a pretty competitive pot 4 looking from both divisions. Any thoughts there?
Yep, just having a quick look to cross-reference last season's pots, personally, for myself here. Rustling with the paperwork in the background. Yeah, certainly looks, again, as you said, touched on, it looks a spicy mix. Obviously, some of the guys staying in the same pot, like Chasey, Brad Tay, Bopton, Callum, Bannister, but being joined by some of the others. So to spice it up, I think that'll be an interesting group for both sides.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Absolutely. So, well, we'll get to the halfway point, I reckon, Housey, and I think we'll start to get an idea of the shape of these teams. All right, yeah, it's only pot 4. Then we'll get to pot 3, and yeah, we'll have a bit of a look. And it's a long way to go yet. And yeah, very, very interesting. But yeah, definitely a competitive pot from both sides. So might as well get cracking with pot number 3, I reckon, and start off with go back to the Australian division. And well, Xerxes, you want to hit that button for us once again, mate?
No,
We'll get
we've
this
done
one
it,
underway.
mate. Well ahead of you.
Sorry, but so pot number 3 then in the Aussie division, we are going into Team 1, driver number 1. That is Old Boy. Old Boy jumped into team number 1. Yeah, this guy was he struggled last season, fair to say, to his own admission there, guys. And well, he's dropped a pot. He'll be all right though. He'll bounce back, and expecting him to have a good season in season 3. We've got team number 2, driver number 4, that is Darkness Abyss. Darkness Abyss, yes, he's back. He can fully commit, and he was a full-time driver last season. He just couldn't commit to the last few, and he is back. And, well, there you go. Into Team 2 is Darkness Abyss. Team 3 is driver number 2. That is Suicide 5. Well.
Yeah.
Suicide 5 jumps up a pot.
Mhm.
And, well, there you go. He's into pot number 3. And, well, he's looking to have a big season. I do know he just jumped on a wheel recently. And, well, all the best to him. We've got in team number 4, that is driver number 3. That is Blue Dog. Blue Dog into team number 4. And in team number 5, that would be Kyotonic. Kyotonic, yes, back again. And he's committed and he's got his spot. Team number 5 for Kyotonic. So we'll jump straight into the European side and we'll get this one underway. Okay, in team number 1, we have Kaiser. Goes straight into team number 1, and that will be Kaiser. Pot 3, team number 2. Wait for it. All shot down. Well, Mr. Monday himself, mate. This guy, I tell you what, turns up on race day. And, well, the last month of his, so to speak, month and a bit, I'd say, absolutely phenomenal. And, well, yeah, took out the pot of last season as well. So we'll go into team number 3. That will be Curtis. For pot 3, team 3, Curtis. Now, this guy, he did impress, didn't he, Housey, when he jumped on last season as a reserve and, well, rightly
Yep.
so, earned his spot. And, well,
Certainly did.
congratulations to him. Team number 4. Driver number 3, that is the Extremist. Yes, the Extremist goes straight into team number 4. And, yeah, there you go. Pot 3, team 4, the Extremist. And pot 3, team 5, that will be Ramsell. Ramsell goes into pot 3, team number 5. And there you go. So, well, welcome one and all. And I hope if you've just joined us, welcome. Yes, we're at the halfway point here. And, well, there you go. That is the European and the Australian side. And, well, mate, the pots are extremely competitive, in my opinion, there. And, well, I mean, the teams are starting to shape up absolutely nicely.
Yep, interesting there. Blue Dog and Brad Tay for the Australian side. They're actually on the same team this year again. So
Yeah.
quick spot from me over there.
Yeah,
obviously Suicide 5, as you mentioned, upper pot. So good job from Suicide 5. Good put in the work last year, and he's been rewarded with that. Also on the other side, Ramsell. Obviously put in the work and improved dramatically across the year last year, and he's been rewarded as well.
Yep.
Upper pot level. So yeah, looks an exciting pot. As
Yeah,
you said,
definitely.
Curtis in there as well. So
Just to quickly pop in, I think from the early doors, Team 2 on the Euro side looks consistent, to say the least, I think, so far about them, with Mikey and Allshot.
Yeah, they'll be happy about that, I think.
Yeah.
Mikey, we back in Monster Energy, Mikey used to sit in our chat with us, so he'll be happy about that, I think.
Yeah, well, yes, I'm sure those chats get interesting at most times, but yeah. Well, they're all good lads. They're all great lads, and well, all do the team thing. Yes, as we do touch on, folks, it's team emphasis here at Formula 4, and very different to where most others do. And yes, as you can probably tell, there are 4 team members per team. So yeah, might as well get cracking. Does anybody else want to say anything else in the commentary box? Well, before we get cracking onto pot 2.
Thanks to Young Tommy and Curtis for the follows.
Yes, definitely. So there you go. Thank you, guys. I haven't got that up. I can't really read it. The screen is a bit small
Yeah,
for me
I
on my
I haven't got follows on either. Like,
that's all right, mate. No stress. We'll go on that lovely note. We're going to go straight into pot 2, folks, and get past this halfway point, I reckon, and yeah, get into pot 2. So I dare say you've already hit it because I haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, go for it.
We'll get on to pot number 2. So pot number 2, for the Aussie division. Well, I'll tell you what. This guy's back. He's back with a bang. He was a full-time driver, had to forfeit his seat last season because of the new game and all that sort of stuff with the updates. But he is back, and I tell you what, if he's watching, he's guessed at who he is, and he's Crazy Kiwi into team number 1, pot number 2, Crazy Kiwi. Whoop, wrong one.
Oh. Yeah, never mind. that was that was I've got under Crazy Kiwi. I don't know why that's not changed. My bad.
Okay. Okay, we'll go straight into team 2. Driver
go on.
number 1. That is 2-5.
Oh, now I'm paranoid. None of these are right. I'm right. That one was.
So yeah, there you go. 2-5 goes into pot number 2. Team from pot 2. Team number 2. 2-5. Well, there's a lot of twos.
All the twos. 22.
Jesus.
Bingo.
Jesus.
Anyway, in team number 3 for pot 2, that would be Bozza. Bozza goes into team 3.
Bossman.
So Bozman into team 3 in pot 2, the Bozman. And yes, the Bozman jumps up a pot himself as well from pot 3 to pot 2. And well, there you go. He showed his pace towards the end of the season, did the Bozman. And well, there you go. Jumps up a pot. So into pot 2. Team number 4. Team number 4. That would be Beans. Beansy goes into team number 4. So, well, yeah, he is pot 2. Rip the beans. And there you go. Into team number 4 for you, my friend. And team number 5 there, folks. That would be the Stig. Well, the Stig pot 4 champ from last season, of course, jumps up a pot and goes straight into team 5.
It jumps up 2 pots.
2 pots. Sorry, yeah. What am I talking about? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2
yeah.
pots. Yeah, yeah.
I knew there was a reason why I came.
Well. I mean, it's yeah. There you go. Team 5 pot. Is the Stig, yeah, up 2 pots. So, yeah, big congratulations. He had a phenomenal season. And I'm pretty sure, did he finish 6th in the overall championship? So, rightly so. Anyway, for a pot 4 to do that, that was pretty phenomenal. So, he just got better and better as the season went on. So, yeah, we'll jump.
Stig, as we called him.
Yeah, that's exactly right. The solid Stig, of course, and well, didn't miss a race, I do believe, and well, phenomenal effort from him, except for one. Sorry, he did miss one race. So, but yeah, phenomenal effort from him at times, and well, great job in the season, of course. But yes, we'll jump straight to the European side, and we'll get this pot 2 all sorted out. So, pot 2 going into team number 1. That will be Energetics. Energetics goes straight into team number 1. And there you go. Energetics in pot 2. So, yeah, he did jump up a pot. So he was in pot 3 last season. So, yes, he's into pot 2. We'll go straight into team 2. That would be Xerxes. Well, there he is there.
Oh, baby.
Team number 2. Team number 2. That is the graphics god himself. Well, team 2 it is for you, my friend. Team number 3, that will be Young Tommy. And Young Tommy, yeah, new kid on the block is Young Tommy there, Housey. And well, I do know him from yesterday, well, league's gone by. Great guy. And well, he's just, he's getting quicker and quicker and better as the seasons roll by, mate. Looking forward. Yeah, that's right. With well, his debut season, let's just see how he fares here at Formula 4. We have got into team number 4. That will be Mini Ramsell. Well, you guessed it, folks. Holy moly. We've got a father-son team. Well, not a team, but a father-son combination. Yes, if you hadn't guessed it, that is Ramsell's son. This is going to make for great viewing, folks. And, well, let's just hope they keep it
difficult in commentary, though. Ramsell,
yeah.
From Ramsell. Ramsell overtakes Ramsell.
Nah, we're going to call him Junior.
Mini.
Nah, Junior. It's got to be Junior. And it has to be Junior, doesn't it?
Mini.
We'll have a poll.
We'll have a poll. We'll have a poll. Yeah. A lot of water to go under the bridge just yet. And team number 5. Driver number 5. Oh, the resident Arnie, DJ Death Dragon. Come on,
Come on.
DJ. Yes. Team 5 for DJ. And, well, the Monaco hero himself. So, well, that was a drive and a half, wasn't it, Housey?
It was fantastic to be part of that one. Gotta love DJ.
He's a great guy. One of the Dutchmen of the bunch, of course, the other one being Energetics, of course. But yeah, there you go, folks. That is pot 4, 3, and 2 decided. And any thoughts, Housey? What do you reckon, mate? I mean, we've got one more pot to go, but they're shaping up pretty well.
I'm looking at Team 4 here from the Australian side, and it's all the bees. Beans, Blue, Bradtay. So it's they've got the bees covered on that one. Obviously, be interesting to see. Obviously, Tommy and Mini Ramsell's performance gone straight into pot 2, so that's quite high accolade. Quite to come into the league. So we'll see whether they will feel any pressure going into the first few rounds. I'm sure, but looking strong. I mean, I kind of like Team 4 in the UK. It's looking quite solid as well with DJ Ramsell and Callum. So
yeah, definitely.
Obviously. Stig, rightly so, getting his reward up the 2 spots as we briefly touched on. So that's looking
mate. Probably arguably, I'll say this out aloud. For mine, probably the most impressive driver in the Aussie division, to be honest. For where he came, I mean, bit of Stig love at the moment, but yeah, no, he had a great season, and to be fair, for him to do what he did was unbelievable. So
well, it's just nice to know, again, for the drivers tuning in or anybody else tuning in. It's just nice to know that you put the time in and you make the effort, and you pick up consistent results, and there's the reward at the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I mean,
we recognise our drivers is what I'm trying to get at. It's not just a bit of fun here and there. Yes, we want to have fun, but we're at least recognising people's progress and.
Well, that's what it's all about. Yeah, exactly right. I mean, to be honest, the last season was a phenomenal season from both divisions. To be fair, and European and Aussie side, of course, they just impressed. And while the Aussie boys, it was their first crack at it last season, and they just got better as the weeks rolled by, and it was impressive to see them shape up how they did. And there's going to be drivers that have missed out, of course, and unfortunately, there's 20 seats available from both sides. There's 40 in total. And, the boys who have missed out, of course, reserve opportunities are there available. And we will appreciate that. There will be spots, hopefully none. But, of course, over a journey of a season, things do open up, of course. And we'll just make sure you put your hand up as regularly as possible. But I'll tell you what, I reckon it's come to that time to decide what these teams look like. What do you reckon, folks? We'll get this pot 1 all sorted. So, this is it. This is it. So we're jumping straight to the Aussie side. And in team number 1.
I haven't reset, mate.
Sorry. Okay. We're going to team number 1. That is Volts. Well, I'll tell you what, he's made it. He's impressed as a reserve, and he's got his opportunities, and he's going to take it. And there you go. He goes into team number 1. Volts, fantastic to see him here. It's his it'll be his debut season. Yes, I did touch on, he did reserve the last 2 or 3 races. I can't exactly remember how many right now, but yeah, impressed big time and earned his spot, of course. In team number 2, driver... that is Macedonian into team number 2. Of course, yes, he is the pot 2 champ from last season. And, there you go. So into team number 3, we have Smakinda into team number 3, and he made a bold call at the end of the season. Just gone, and he thinks he likes his chances as the old Smakinda, or the young Smakinda, I should say. And we'll just push on. We wish you all the best, mate. Into team number 4, we have this guy here, Mr. Fury Strat, upper pot, the pot 3 champ into pot up 2 pots. Again, I did it. And yeah, up 2 pots. Into pot 1 is Mr. Fury Stratton, mate. If another guy, well, he's at Stig levels as well, mate. These two boys, the progress that they made throughout the season, and there you go. Fury up into pot number 1. We'll go to team number 5 there. And, well, the young fella, young fella, Mr. Tabbed F1 gets his Guernsey. He goes straight into team number 5. Welcome aboard, Tabbed. And yes, Tabbed gets his seat. And, well, there you go. That is the pot 1s for the Aussie side sorted. The Aussie teams all done and dusted. We'll move straight over to the Europe side, and yeah, there you go. So there's some interesting. The teams are looking fantastic. The pots are extremely competitive, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Of course, this season 3 I think is going to be an absolute belter, and yeah, there'll be all little goodies, and of course it's early doors yet, and stay tuned in the Discord. Of course, all the drivers out there, and well, all the fans out there that just tune in, enjoy this presentations, how we're going to bring them to you. So yeah, we'll get cracking with Europe. And well, have you hit that button? No, I don't think so.
I have now.
Yep, thank you. All right, we'll go straight into team number 1. That is, well, the Newportonian. Droftas straight into team number 1, and well, there he is there. And well, I mean, last season we had a bit of a chat, and I called him the sleeper. And well, I mean, he did have some connection issues, and I'm expecting, well, a good season from this bloke. And well, he plays down all that opportunity. But he's a quality driver, quality guy. And into team number 1. Into team number 2, we have got and Dench. Oh, your boy Housey and
Yeah,
Dench.
baby.
And Dench jumps up a pot, and well, the resident Swede. This guy's a fantastic bloke, mate. He goes straight into team number 2, and Dench jumps up a pot from pot 2 into pot 1, and well, there you go. So into team number 3, that is Pillars. Yes, the amigo Pillars himself, and go straight into team number 3. Oh my god, that gets funny every time. Anyway, team number 4 in that is Peas, the champ of last season, just gone. Yes, you guessed it, RELPs. And he didn't do that. He changed that name, I reckon, on purpose on the last round there, Housey. It was a struggle when he jumped in, when he was in that lobby. I'm like, reading that, I'm like, is that, it used to be Total Peas, and it's RELPs. Well, there you go. Let's see if the champ can defend his title. And, well, I mean, let's just see how this one plays out. We've got into team number 5. Sloth. I am Sloth. There you go. Team number 5. I am Sloth. P3 in the overall championship last season. And, well, he was there and thereabouts all the way. And, well, there you go. The last two or three rounds didn't go his way. And, well, there you go. Finished 3rd in the championship, of course. Total Ps or RELPs taking that one out. And Droftas finishing 2nd. Well, there you go. So there are the teams, folks. That's exactly what they look like. And, well, I dare say these boys are going to get cracking on their team names, their team colours, because the season does start in a couple of weeks, folks. We're going to bring all these streams to you. And, well, boys, thoughts on this season upcoming?
Interesting there from the pots. Obviously, quite a lot of the European side anyway, with the pot 1 drivers. Obviously, my boy Andenge up the 1 pot, obviously
Yes.
rightly deserved. As who was that in the chat? So Allshot, I think, was in the chat saying he's liking the look of pot 2. That obviously team 2. Sorry, that is his team. But I mean, that is again pretty solid looking team. Andenge, Zerks, Allshot, and Mikey could be quite consistent there for the Europe boys. I think a consistent team on the Australian side. I mean, on their day, get it all together and they're all on form. I'd say team 4 of Fury, Beans, Blue Dog and Brad Tay is a pretty consistent team.
Not a bad team. Yeah.
You know,
I'll be honest with you though, mate. I'm looking forward to the battle. But look, I mean, for 2 seasons here at Formula 4, Peas and Andenge have been teammates, of course, and
Well,
I'm-
Zerx is the new peas, apparently. That's what I've heard.
What?
Zerx is the new peas.
Oh,
Jesus.
well, I mean, I'm sure Xerxes will appreciate that one there, but Xerxes, I mean, you're here anyway. You might as well answer these
Yeah.
questions, but
Oh, I
all
mean,
these
I am talking.
allegations.
Do you not hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yep.
You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
you know, yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm nowhere
Just
near
low
peas,
down on your
obviously. But
teammates, yeah.
back with all shot though, can't
He's
ask
claiming
stars
it.
for more.
You're claiming it. Well done, mate. But yes, one noticeable omission, of course, he just couldn't commit, of course, the champ from the Aussie division season 2, and that is Nodsty. He's he just couldn't commit to the full season, and he's there as a reserve, and we'll see if he pops his head back in for the following season to come. But it's still early doors, and that's getting way too far ahead. But there you go. That's one noticeable omission for myself. Yes, Nodsty not being able to full-time commit, and that's quite all right. I mean, we do understand things do happen. But yes, there you go. So they're the teams all done and dusted. I think it's going to be a phenomenal season 3. I mean, even Team 1 in the Aussie side is a formidable team. Drofdas's teams are always pretty consistent. Yeah, they he was he was he was he was in the championship winning team last season. Of course, the European Hello Kitty and the Aussie Hello Kitty boys. They were the constructors and combined on both divisions. And congratulations to them again, of course. But yeah, there you go. New teams. Everything will be decided in the coming days and weeks, folks. These boys are going to get busy on their team colours, their liveries, their name, and we will present them to you once that's all sorted, of course. And I think this is probably a good time to wrap this one up. We do hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and, of course, a happy and safe New Year to come. If boys, this is probably a good opportunity to jump in if you want to say something before we sign this one off.
Something.
We'll just wish everybody a happy
Yeah.
new year,
Okay.
obviously, and
Yeah.
we'll see you for the car and livery unveiling.
Yes.
Yeah, don't expect a video, boys and girls.
Oh yeah.
Zerk's saying there that he's done a fantastic video.
Can't.
Good old you.
Can't. Not again.
Oh, well, I mean, we got to pick up old Zerks or young Zerks. He's he's going through a moment, but we will sort him out. We'll fix everything up, and we will see you guys and girls out there in the new year. Please stay safe. Happy New Year, one and all. That is the teams all sorted here at Formula 4 for season 3. Is going to be an absolute belter. Please stay tuned. From us for now. Goodbye.
Bye.